Hey, what's up, visionaries? Welcome back to the channel. As always, my name's Anton, and hopefully all of you guys are having a fantastic day because this is an excerpt from our ADELE 21 full album reaction, and this is the third last song on the record. And yeah, this is a one and only live at the Royal Albert Hall. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed this one, definitely consider checking out the link down below to get the full album reaction. And yeah, I'm excited because this album's been incredible so far. Stellar, really. Just, powerful from front to back. I don't feel like there's really any weak songs. The only song I haven't really been a huge fan of, oddly enough, is Rumor Has It. Yeah, I don't know, that song didn't really do anything for me. But anyway, before we get into this one, I do want to mention to all of you guys that if you have any suggestions for artists you'd like to see return to the channel, please leave them in the Discord. I created a channel called Returning Artists for you guys. Leave them there. It's totally free. It takes about, 2 minutes to set up an account. And then after you've set up an account, follow the link down below and join the community. That's it. Super easy. It takes a couple minutes. And just know I do not take any suggestions from the YouTube comment section down below. And so yeah, also I want to give a big shout out to the support squad on the Patreon. Thank you guys very much for everything you guys are doing. I appreciate it greatly, and that's what funds the entire channel. So if anybody wants to, any of you guys want to help out and support the channel, definitely consider checking out the link down below and joining the supporter squad if you'd like. That's also where all song requests come in, full album reactions, like obviously this one, and a whole bunch of other perks. So if that sounds interesting to you, yeah, definitely check it out. Links down below to everything else as well. Let's get into it.
You've been on my mind. I grow fonder every day, lose myself in time. Just thinking of your face, God only knows why it's taken me so long to let my doubts go. Oh, you're the only one that I wanted. I don't know why I'm scared, 'cause I've been here before, with every feeling, every word. I've imagined it all. You'll never know if you never try to forgive your past and simply be mine. Dare to let me be yours.
Yo, it's good.
The one and only.
Ooh, that's smooth.
I promise I'm worthy to hold in your arms. So come on and give me the chance.
Oh my god.
Prove I'm the one who can walk that mile until the end starts. If I've been on your mind.
Ooh, this is so good, man. I love this one. Again, it has a very bluesy soul feel. Like it has the modern sheen. It has the all the modern bells and whistles, but at its core, it feels like classic to me. And I don't know why, because I don't listen to stuff like this ever. And even on the channel, we don't really listen. Okay, let me know down below, what genre is this considered? Because I know Merrick and Paul have mentioned she's really influenced by Etta James, which we still haven't had on the channel, because obviously I love Kelly Clarkson, I love Adele. I probably should say that in reverse, because actually we're technically bigger fans of Kelly Clarkson on the channel. We're not bigger fans, but we've done 2 full album reactions by her, and I feel like I know Kelly so well by now. But Etta James is this link between these two artists, Kelly and Adele. And so I'm like, yeah, I need to throw Etta James on the queue one of these weeks, definitely. But yeah, apparently Adele's kind of a mixture of blues and soul, and it's I feel like if I say it's beautiful or it's soulful, it doesn't do it justice, because she actually has like she just gives me like a feeling like I'm going back in time. I'm experiencing something that I don't really experience. It feels like, yeah, kind of like a time machine a bit, but with Adele at the forefront, which is very modern. So it's an interesting thing, and I'm loving this one. I'm just loving the vibe. I'm loving the triumphant, like, you know, her getting over her fears and having the courage to, I think, like, in this song it's about a crush, but you could take this metaphor for life, like, you know, having the courage to, you know, go after that job you want, going after that relationship you want, going after that risk you want to take, taking the risk of being a different kind of person, you know, not being the person you've always been. Like that's something I'm going through right now. Is I've become so, like, I feel like I know myself very well, and I know a part of myself really well, the part of myself I choose to act and portray. Even in some respects I've realized that I've divorced myself from the silly kid part of myself. Even the silly kid part of myself that you saw when I started this channel. Look back at some of the older content, as I always say. I'm almost a different person. Looking back at that content, I almost like roll my eyes at it, and I'm just like, wow, I was like a child. And a lot of the time I was like divorcing myself from that. I was like, okay, I'm gonna be the calm, collected guy. I'm gonna be more thoughtful. I'm gonna be less like a child. I'm gonna be more mature. And while I love that about myself, I also, I don't know, last month I've been really reflective, and I've kind of felt like I've been trapped, and I'm like, you know what? I think I literally have trapped myself. I've literally divorced myself from a very integral part of myself. Like that kid who's just like, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Like, and just giggling and being dumb. And I'm like, yeah, I'm finding, because I'm still scared shitless about letting that kid all the way through, because I feel like I'm going to throw my whole channel away if I just, you know, become like a different person. But at the end of the day, that is just as much a part of me as this part of me that you see, right? And I think it's rather than like pushing that kid in the forefront, just letting him poke his eye out sometimes whenever he wants to, you know, whenever I have a big grin, rather than, well, like, hold it back, Anton, you know, you got to be professional, and just like, you know, let that kid come out to play sometimes. Just let myself completely lose myself in the excitement. And I'm letting myself do that a bit more, and it's really nice. And part of that is adding a bit more rock and metal on the channel. Like this week, we're doing a lot of rock metal reactions, and I feel like that's what that kid in me wants to be let loose a bit and just, yeah, you know, no longer putting some of these rules on who I am to myself. You know, like, I have to be this way. This is what the content is. This is who I am on camera. Not that it's a lie. It's just, it's no omission of other parts of me, you know, which in general, I guess, is a lie. So, you know, part of my facade, I didn't even realize it. I was like, I don't have a facade. This is who I am. But I've realized the facade isn't that I'm becoming anything. It's that I'm omitting something. I'm omitting that child in me. And I'm going, oh, you know, you don't belong in front of the camera. You haven't got your shit together. You know what I mean? You know, you will lose the respect of the audience in some ways. And so I'm like, you know what? I've done everything by the book for maybe like 5 or 6 months. I've got really calculated. I've really doubled up on the content that gets subscribers, gets hits. I've let go of some of the content that doesn't do as well, and you know, that did really well. You know, we're moving fast, everything is going well. But I'm like, you know what? If I'm miserable and I feel trapped, what's the point? You know what I mean? I'm like, you know, I'm having a lot of self-reflection stuff because I've put myself in this box, and I'm like, if my life is just going to be a gray haze because it makes me a bit more successful, I don't want to do that. I want to love recording. I want to love what I'm doing. I want to, I feel like I've in some respects given a lot of the process up to you guys, which is like awesome. But yeah, I definitely feel like I've divorced myself from some of the content that I want to do. Some of that rock stuff, some of that metal stuff, and me going, all right, that other day, when I say like Fridays are like rock and then other, I'm like, on that other day, I want to do whatever the hell I want completely. If I want to do metal for 5 other days in a row, I'm going to do metal for 5 other days in a row, because that's what saves my freaking sanity. That's what to put in the positive, that's what I love, because I don't have any spontaneity on this channel pretty much, aside from I guess song requests, but even those, they like, you guys choose those. I don't have any spontaneity of going on YouTube and seeing like a rock or metal song from my favorite band, and I'm like, nope, can't do that. That's not what the channel is. I'm like, I want to get back to, when I was a year ago, like going on the YouTube home screen, be like, oh my God, Parkway Drive came out with a new song. Let's do it, like today. You know what I mean? Like, I remember that, that energy. I remember that passion, that now it's like, okay, nope, yes. Like, it's very calculated. And yeah, I'm excited to get back to another part of myself. And I don't know how I got on that tangent from this, but I'm adoring this song. So let's go back 15 seconds, get back into this. That's a nice smile she has there.
If I've been on your mind, do you hang on every word I say? Lose yourself in time.
I love how she just, that passion she gets into it.
At the mention of my name, will I ever know?
Such a good performance.
How it feels to hold you close and have you tell me whichever road I'll choose that you'll go. I don't know why I'm scared, 'cause we've been here before.
I love this pre-chorus too.
And every word I've imagined it all. You'll never know if you never try to forgive my past and simply be mine. Dare you to let me be your one and only. I promise I'm worthy to hold in your arms. So come on and give me the chance.
Yeah, I got chills every time that happens.
Prove I'm the one who can walk that mile until the end starts.
Ah, he's into it. Wow. That's truth. Yeah.
I know
that was such a good performance. Holy crap, that was amazing. That is, oh, damn, that's a good song. Trying to think of my top 3. Okay, I'll go like S tier, A tier, B tier. So my S tier, like that's like top cream of the crop for me. My personal music taste. Rolling in the Deep, because Rolling in the Deep has just such a epic, intense sound musically, incredible vocals, power, and the lyrics are cutting. There's just some impeccable metaphor in that song. Like, you had me in the palm of your hand and you played me to the beat. That line still, I go, yo, that's a line and a half, man. But that line's incredible. I think this is my this might be number 1 or 2. Oh, this is a good song. This is a great song. This is tied with Rolling in the Deep, I think, for number 1. But yeah, this is S tier. Turning Tables is S tier. I think those are the S tiers for me. Maybe only 3, and then He Won't Go is one of my favorites too. I might be like A, S tier, because I'm trying to think. I'm like, as much as I love He Won't Go, like, does it hit? Like, nah, this one hit me the hardest. I think it's my favorite song. I'm thinking the emotions I felt in this one. Can't argue with my feelings. This is my favorite. One and only. And just, again, I like the positive nature. I love dark breakup songs, but gosh, oh gosh, do I love hope songs that are equally as meaningful, but just, this is my favorite. This is my favorite, people. One and only, live at the Royal Albert Hall. Magnificent performance. My oh my, this was just amazing. So, what are your top 3 favorites? Let me know down below. Also, I loved it because I read the Genius article on this song, and she said that this is not about the guy that the record is about. It's about a friend of hers that she's had a crush on, and they've been friends for a while. She's had a crush on him, and I think he might have a little crush on her too, but they're so close that it's a bit weird. It's not as simple as, oh, I think you're hot, let's date. It's like, we're so close, we know each other so well. There's such an established rhythm to our relationship, our friendship, that it would be weird to change it, to try something new and possibly ruin it. And so but I love what she said. She's like, who knows? I think I'm gonna marry this guy. And I go, that's cool. Like, that's cool. That's really inspirational. That's like, I love that, because that's like that, you almost like think you're like, ooh, there's like, it just feels like there's like a higher power in that or something. You're just like, it just, I don't know. There's a gleam in the eye when you say something like that. Like, I think I'm gonna marry this guy. It's just like, it's almost like the universe put synchronicities in place for you guys, and that's my perspective. You know, I love it. But yeah, I just love that. It's just so hopeful. It's just so it's magical. That's what it is. It's magical. When you hear someone say, like, you know, I might marry that guy who I, like, you know, I'm best friends with, and I think we both like each other and feel each other this way. It's magical. But anyway, as always, if you have any suggestions, leave them in the Discord. And if you are interested in supporting the channel, helping out, definitely consider checking out the link down below and joining the support squad. If you have any song requests, if you want to check out the full album reaction to this one, definitely do that. And that's it. So I'll see all of you guys again tomorrow. I love you. Peace.